Like President Trump, many of the defendants in the case say they feel vindicated by the judge's decision, and soon they could be looking for their money back. 11 Alive's Doug Richards joining us now live from the state capitol, where a new law could leave taxpayers on the hook for attorney's fees.
Yes, this dismissal certainly opens the door for the use of a new law passed this year by the legislature's Trump-friendly Republican majority.
These cases should not have been prosecuted in the first instance, and especially against, my client.
Attorney Chris Anulowicz represented Bob Cheeley in court. After the 2020 election, Cheeley was part of a vocal group of Donald Trump supporters who contended Trump's votes were miscounted. In Fulton County's sprawling indictment, Cheeley faced racketeering and other charges, which all got dismissed around midday.
I have chatted with Mr. Cheeley, and he is extremely excited and feels vindicated by the dismissal of all the claims against him.
Anulowicz contends Fulton County should have never prosecuted the case, and other defendants' attorneys agree. Trump's attorney Steve Sadow wrote, "This case should never have been brought. A fair and impartial prosecutor has put an end to this lawfare." Defendant Michael Roman's attorney, Ashley Merchant, wrote, "We knew if someone who was unbiased took the case, they would agree that this case should never have been brought into our court system." And former Georgia Republican Party chairman and co-defendant David Schaefer wrote on X, "This farce is finally over."
The law allows him to recover those attorney's fees in this case, and we intend to do that.
Anulowicz says his client will claim attorney fees from Fulton County taxpayers. This year, Republican lawmakers wrote that law with this case in mind.
We're all Americans. We are all Georgians. We get to have different opinions. We get to have different political points of view. But for having and holding those political points of view, we should not be prosecuted.
And Anulowicz says that that is a message also for President Trump, who has shown some inclinations to leverage judicial power against his own political enemies. We are live at the Capitol tonight. Doug Richards, 11 Alive News.
Okay, Doug, before you go, I have to ask, I'm sure a lot of folks are wondering, do we know how much this could cost Fulton County if all of the defendants here in this case decide to try and recoup their legal fees?
We don't know exactly, easily millions. The question is whether we're talking 7 figures, 8 figures, or more.
All right, that's certainly another thing to watch, Doug. Thank you so much. It's also worth noting here, the Fulton County case was the last effort to attempt to punish President Trump for his efforts to overturn the 2020 election results. Since his re-election last year, 4 separate criminal cases against the president have either been dropped or put aside. We'll, of course, continue to follow the fallout closely for you. You can find extended coverage on 11 Alive Plus. Just download our 11 Alive Plus app on your smart TV to watch for free.